Hey, welcome back to another episode with Kelvis. This is Kelvis and the Cocktail and the Cigar. Let's go ahead and get the political correct verbiage out there. Anything I say on my podcast is for entertainment purposes. I'm not a counselor, not a financial advisor. With that said, let's get into it. We've been talking about, somebody asked me about fatherhood and being a father. Let me tell y'all something, man. This is real talk. If you got a child, whether it's a boy or girl, regardless of the situation, you and that baby mama or whatever the situation is, it is your responsibility to take care of your child. It is nobody else's responsibility but yours. You can have $1.2 million sitting in the bank, and you can break that child off with everything. You can buy them everything under the sun. But I'm going to tell you what's the most important thing that you can give your child, that is your time. And I'm going to tell you something. For someone that have dated women most of my life, married someone that had 2 kids when we got married, and then we had our own set of kids together. In that situation, they wouldn't involve anyway, but that's beside the point. You spending time with your children is the most valuable thing you do. Yeah, it's good financially. Yeah, you know your kid got to eat, got to have clothes, shoes, whatever. Somebody was asking me how I feel about it. They see my son in some of my podcasts. My oldest son is in the Marine Corps. He doing his own thing. My middle son, he dating. He got a little girlfriend, so his nose is wide open. That little girl he dates, so he ain't got time for dad right now. You know, he stuck on that little girl trying to date. But that baby boy, he stick on his daddy. And the most important thing that I can give any of my boys is my time. I don't care how much money I got. Doesn't matter what I can buy them material, cars, clothes, shoes, jewelry. It doesn't matter. None of those things are nice. Don't get me wrong, they're nice to be able to do for your kid. You're able to do it. But if you spend that time with them, it's so critical, man, because you want to instill your values into your child. Hopefully you got some good values. I don't know, but I'm hoping and praying you do. You got to spend your time with kids, man. We got too many mothers out here right now raising kids on their own. It's just entirely too much of single mom. My mom was a single mom. Most of the women I have dated throughout my dating career or life, a lot of their kids, the father wasn't involved in their life. And it's very, for me personally, it bothers me because the blueprint of how that child sees life and has that father figure it's just important, whether it's a boy or girl, to have that mentorship from their father instilled in them. It makes a difference when they get grown. One of my best coworkers at work, excuse me y'all, it's that Duce making me burp. He's got a daughter, and he's so passionate about his daughter. He just talks about how he teaches his daughter that nobody's gonna love you like your daddy. Who's your number one? My dad. He said they've been instilling at her ever since she was old enough to even say dad. And I love to hear him talking about the relationship with his daughter, because ain't no man gonna be able to just run no game on her. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no man gonna be able to just run no game on her, because her father has been in her life. And hey, I got you. You don't need, let me tell you something. I got you. You don't need a man to tell you this. He tells her she's beautiful. Because I found over the years when young ladies don't have that father figure, that uncle, that whoever, that male figure to pour in them, tell them they're beautiful, whatever, and they go out, they get a certain age, and they start dating young men, I say young men, and they start telling me they're beautiful and all these things. If they have nobody still that in them as a little girl, they'll fall for anything. And it's sad to say, one of my best friend's son went missing for a while, and we was out searching for him. And this is very personal to me, y'all. And he was in Fayetteville, and for days we looked for him. I'm talking at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm talking about 2 guns, vests on. We running leads down. There's about 8 of us, from guys that was a bunch of our friends all retired, from side guys to call them spooks, everybody from different branches, different skill set out looking for his son. And we found it. But I seen firsthand here in Fayetteville, young girls been trafficked. I had a guy come up to me. I'm sitting at a hotel. I'm not gonna say the location in Fayetteville. I'm sitting in my car. I got 2 guns laying in my lap. I'm back there. So I can see what's going on. He comes up. Says, "Hey, God, these girls couldn't have been no more about, I say 15, 16 years old. That's on everything I love." And I told him, said, "Man, dude, I'm not here for that. I'm here for a specific purpose because we had a lead that he could be the people that he was associated with. His son, I'm speaking of, could be in this location." So I went to the location to see if I seen him with these group of people that he was associated with that he kind of disappeared with. And that was a very shocking to me because I'm not out here in the streets like that, you know what I'm saying? But I got a few skill sets over these years in the military. I know how to put them to use. But it just bothered me, and I look at that and I said, man, I think to myself, I could be wrong, if they had a father figure, someone in their life that told them to love them, to show them that they have value, that they are loved, they are appreciated, that their body is not the only thing about them, it's supposed to be loved, then I think that a lot of these young ladies would not go off and be in the sex trafficking game like they are. And as I was saying, when he came up to me, just recapping, I let him know that I was not there for that purpose, and I felt like they were being trafficked. So when I left that scene, I immediately, I alerted authority. Matter of fact, somebody that was on the team helping us look for him is a sheriff in Cumberland County Sheriff. So I picked up the phone and said, "Hey, I just witnessed this. This is what I think is going on at this location. So, I just want people to know that I just didn't leave the scene and think that was going on. That we did have a sheriff that's a part of our team that we are good friends with, is still an active Cumberland County Sheriff. I did share that information with him. I would never leave a situation where I felt like that was going on without alerting the necessary authorities. It's just invaluable to pour into your kids and to be there for them. I can't just say that enough. It's very, very important. I'll see y'all next time. Kelvis Podcast.